Hi, and welcome to the first piece of my story. And this story starts long before I was born. And it's the story of a very important woman. And the name of that woman is María Susana Awad, my grandmother. María Susana was the daughter of an Arab man that came all the way from Bisfaya in Lebanon. When she got married and she had her family, she started working as a tailor. So she would go to women houses and to take measurements, but more than measuring just fabric, she would enter into the house and she would start talking about patriarchy, about how women should speak up, how women should read, how we should send our girls to school. And she also talked about poverty and about social justice, things that were far beyond what women would do normally back on those days. And so that work also led her to rent some buses on the 1st of December of 1957. That was the day that women could vote in Colombia for the first time. So she rented some buses and she collected women from all the rural areas around her town so they could go down and vote, because it was a very important day. It was a very important voting day because they would vote on a plebiscite. So the government would be shared between the conservative and the liberal parties. So they would switch government each turn, and that would end the very dramatic and barbaric violence that Colombia had been having for the past 40 years back then. So she thought that women that were, surviving that violence, that were seeing their husbands get killed, and and also their husbands killing other people, it would be very important that they would go down and vote in this plebiscite. And so that work also led her to become the first woman mayor in Colombia in 1961. So yes, María Susana Awad, my grandmother, was the first woman to be mayor of a town in Colombia, from measuring tapes in fabrics to sitting in the town hall and leading and opening a path for women all over the country. So for me, this is one of the most important parts of my life, even though it started way before I was born. Yes, cumbia, because she inspired me. I have her DNA on me, but I also grew up with her, learning from her, and so she taught me how to be a resisting, a strong, and game changer, and how important it is to do what we can do to change harsh realities. So this is in memoriam of María Susana, who also stayed with us for 100 years, and so I love her and I have her, and that's the starting point of my story. Okay, I'm gonna go. This dog has gone crazy. Say hello, Cumbia.